How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Double Pebble. Today we are going to be reviewing a highly requested player, LP Thomas Muller. So a lot of you will definitely ask me to compare between 10 World Cup Muller and LP Muller. I probably will not be reviewing 10 World Cup Muller since I'm doing the LP Muller, but I will be looking at the stats and compare them here right now. So if you compare the both of them, the main advantage for the LP one is that it's got better area ability, much better jump by 9, and then the heading is much better by 6. Whereas sprint is much lower as compared to the 10 World Cup one. So I would say the jump and the heading stats is not as important as sprint. Like sprint is visually obvious, whereas the jump stats is not so visually obvious, and I've tried both of them in game. To be honest, can't tell much difference. Alright, so let's now go into the LP Thomas Muller review proper. We start off as usual by looking at the stats. He is skinny, by the way, so that is his body build. He's skinny, he's got good height to him, same height as Cristiano Ronaldo. His strength is 79, that is a tad low. But he's got very good stamina, 88, and that explains why he's got the 2 hearts style. Very good acceleration, but very disappointing sprint, which means that he's got very quick initial burst, but after that defenders will be able to catch him over the long distance. Jump is also not bad, 84. His agility is 78 only, and balance is only 78, so like not so good. So we will see how he handles himself in the game. In terms of dribbling and ball control, both are very good. And his finishing is also very good, 92. His heading is 87, that is decent. Next thing is his positioning. Now we know that Muller is famous for his positioning, right? He always pops up at the right place at the right time. So 94 positioning, that is extremely high. And very good reaction as well, which is important for strikers because sometimes rebounds, loose balls, they must be quick to pounce on them, okay? In terms of styles, he's got 7 of them. Like I said, the 2 hearts, which is high stamina, he's got acrobatics, that's important. And then area control, okay, that's important as well. Wing player means he's fast. And then target man, goal master. His work rate is high, like Rooney, like Dola Saleh. I'm not a big fan of high, but we'll see, okay? He's injury free, fitness shot, that's important. And he shoots with the outside of his foot. That is traits which will affect him. In terms of price, he is currently 73 million, which is way above the average of 56. I'm not sure why is there a price surge, but we are going to find out if he is worth it. So let's now go into the in-game analysis. Okay, this is a bit controversial, like I might be biased already because I know that Muller is like so good positionally, but I seem to feel that he positions himself very well in the game as well. Like I find it easy to pass to him, I find it easy to cross to him. Like I would say he's a very good player to have in and around the box because he seems to be able to like sniff up chances, and then he can make runs that somehow he ends up unmarked, and that is especially important like for crosses as well. You know that for crosses, sometimes the strikers are marked and then sometimes they are marked. Of course, that depends on your opponent, how they control the defender, but other times it's also dependent on how the striker makes his run. So I find that in this sense, Muller is like very good. Like he really knows where to position himself in the box. Like there was one particular goal where my Ronaldo was cutting in from the right, and then he just made a darting run right into the 6-yard box and score with a simple tap. I've never scored that kind of goal before. Let me know whether you have scored that sort of goal with other players, because this is the first time I scored that kind of goals. His area ability is also decent, 186, good jump, good heading. The same can be applied to 10 World Cup as well. He can win his fair share of headers, so this is something that's useful. Same height as Ronaldo. Although his balance and strength are not very high, I find that in the game he handles himself pretty well. He doesn't get bullied, he doesn't fall down easily, probably because of his body type, which is skinny. Like I said many times, skinny bodies are the best type. Weakness, the first one is obviously his pace. He's got a severe lack of pace. I tried to high through to him a few times, but there is no way he can outrun like those high upgraded defenders like Ramos or even Subotic or company, that sort of thing. So it's a bit difficult if you want to play the high through with him. And I also feel that this is actually not really a weakness. I just feel that positionally he seemed to function better as a centre forward as compared to an out and out striker, because I find that he likes to come deep a lot, whether as a striker or centre forward. Maybe due to his high work rate, that's why he likes to come back and help out defense, end up in a deep position. So it's actually better to put him at the centre forward, and then he will make runs beyond the last defender. You get what I mean? So overall, I will rate him a 7.5 out of 10, a slightly above average sort of player. It's good to have if you cannot afford Ronaldo, because they are pretty similar, just Ronaldo is better. He can really kill your opponents with his positioning alone. Like, even though for this particular version who is not very fast, I still can make him score a lot, because maybe because my gameplay is not so focused on pace, he can pops out like a mark in the box for a free header, that sort of things. Is he worth it at 79 million? To be honest, I would say no, because if I am to choose to use a Muller, I will probably use the 10 World Cup one, because he's much faster. I don't really value the jump stat so much, because my experience is that natural height is most important. It doesn't really matter the jump. So he's got good height, 186, so that is enough for me. I'll take the 10 World Cup one. So 70 million for the 10 World Cup one seems to be more worth it as compared to this, alright? And that is all I have for this review. Hope that you guys find this helpful, and don't forget to drop this video a comment to let me know what other players you want me to review. I might not reply because I don't know how to reply when you say review a player, so I just put a smiley, you know. But just continue to suggest and I will review them from time to time. Subscribe to our channel. Let's hit 2,500 by this week, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more review video, and I will see you next time.